What up? This is Rama Screen, and I'm here talking with the writer, director, and star of the new movie Rare Beast, arriving in select theaters and on demand August 20, Billie Piper. How are you, Billie?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. Thank you for taking the time. Let me tell you, I've been a big fan of yours for a long time, since I grew up in the 90s, big fan of your music, loved you on Penny Dreadful. Much respect to your career. So what made you decide that now was the right time to make that transition to being a filmmaker? Was there an epiphany? What drove you to this moment?
Probably just in desire to make my own stuff, and to make to create work that felt basically, I didn't really feel like I was often reading scripts as an actor and feeling like I recognized the women in the story, or the men on some level, and I didn't feel like I was having my life sort of reflected back at me. So I thought I would try and do that for myself, and ultimately, and possibly for other people. I wanted to talk a lot about a sort of shared anxiety that we seem to have, and I think it's becoming more and more pronounced. I wanted that to be the sort of running core of the film. I felt like I had a bit more confidence and a bit more to say, and when I hit my 30s, I was sort of bored of lying, I guess.
Fair enough, and thank you for sharing that. I got to watch Rare Beast recently. It was bizarre in an endearing, wonderful kind of way, and the characters were so brutally honest. And I gotta ask, because most other first-time screenwriters would try to, give something that would be easy to digest, but you kind of drew outside the lines, if you will. So why this particular peculiar storytelling approach and style?
I guess it's who I am, and people really don't know me. They don't really know what I'm like, and I am a bit strange, I guess. I have very strange taste. I like very intense, aggressive bits of work. I like to be sort of mentally challenged and emotionally challenged, but it takes quite a lot to do that. So this film is, if you looked at my house, it would make sense to you. All these things would marry in a moment. If you saw me with my kids, it's very much who I am. I have a desire to be increasingly more honest, and not all of my thoughts are sort of sunny and rosy and delusional. Some of them are, quite cynical and quite challenged, and I am someone who is sort of riddled with anxiety. So like all of that is reflected in the film. So for me, it feels like it's chaos, but I'm used to chaos, so it doesn't frighten me that much.
So what does this movie want to convey about the price of modern feminism?
Well, I guess it wants to, I don't know that it wants to sort of push you into a corner. It's not, the messaging isn't you must feel this. The messaging is, do you feel this? Question mark. Do you feel that this sort of cultural steer to and this sort of have it all culture is actually working out? Because it's not something that I have been able to balance at all. It's not something that has made me feel anything other than really, really stretched and scared, I guess. And it's funny because at a time when it was like this huge female modern movement, there obviously are huge advantages to the changes that are being made right now. But the one thing that people weren't talking about was the sort of fallout of this. You can have a family, you can have work, you can balance this, you can have meaningful relationships with your partner and great sex and have loads of children or a few kids or not. Like it's all, and work and be at work all day long. It's like, it's just something, it costs you, you know, it costs to live in this sort of modern way.
Final question. Are you working on your second directorial feature?
I'm working on it mentally, but I haven't committed it to paper at all. I don't even think I don't feel like I'm 6 months away from doing that. I feel like I'm maybe 18 months from actually having it down.
All right. Looking forward to it. For my fans at home, everybody go check out Rare Beast, arriving in select theaters and on demand August 20. Billie, thank you for talking to me and congratulations.
Thank you.